Okay, so let's start today's UWE Bristol Online EPT English Proficiency Test introduction. Okay, my name is Peter. I'm the head of academic of UWE Bristol in Taiwan. And first of all, welcome you all to join us the UWE Online EPT introduction. And your first taking test would be free. So it's a free online test, and it can replace the IELTS held by in other institutions. And you must be taken serious because our EPT is recognized by British Foreign Affairs Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So it's a very formal exam here, and so please very careful follow our instruction step by step, and then we can make sure you understand how to proceed this test at home or individually. Here we use a software. Its name is Inspira. It's an AI detection auto proctoring software, and it's synchronized with IELTS. It's the same as the IELTS exam. And first of all the data are secure, and it will record your ID. So please make sure you have your passport in hand when you are going to take the test. And you will record your ID, you will take photo and verify the ID is not you, or is not looks like you. Okay, it is automatically factory the test and provides us with audio and video recording. So in the process of all tests, everything is recorded, including your movement and including your action, your head shaking, and any voices around your room, your space. So you must be very cautious, and when you picking up a unique and quiet space for you to take the test, fully separated. Okay, and actually is you can think the Inspira as an individual proctor, an individual teacher. He is watching you taking the test. It's like in person, and it's online. Okay, and don't worry about it. It's because everything is automatically recording, and so you just do what you did, what you want to do, and follow every instruction of this test. Okay, so it's not that difficult. Just ignore the Inspira and follow every step about how to proceed this test. Okay, and during the test, we don't do the speaking test on this Wednesday, because the speaking test will happen usually next week, and it's in person test. So there's a examiner, he or she will do the test with you face to face online. Okay, and so on Wednesday, only you need to do is listening, reading, and writing. 3 tests only. Okay, and remember, for the writing exam, you don't need to use a pen. You just allow you to type the answer, type your article, your answers on the space on the screen. Okay, and so if you have any question, just ask. Okay, and all about the EPT test, here's the schedule. There are 4 steps before the test. Okay, first one, register the exam you already done. So that's the reason you already choose the EPT test on this Wednesday. And then here now we are in induction. We introduce how to proceed the test properly. And then third, you will receive an email about your login information to join the test. Okay, and then on Wednesday, you need to log in and take the test. And then when you finish all, and I think within 5 days, you will get the answer, get the scores. Okay, okay, here's the steps before taking the test. Okay, first is to install the Inspira exam portal, the Inspira software app, and I've shared with you about the link. So Is anyone still not download the link yet here today? Or if you have done the installation about Inspira, please raise your hand. 你们都有下载了吗？Okay, Chen has done it. How about Betty?
Not yet.
Oh, you must do it today.
Okay.
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 Okay. Yeah.
But the link is cannot go in the link.
I've shared with you the new link.
Or
and,
that link have to use computer.
Yeah, you must use computer. You must use laptop or desktop. You cannot use your phone to take this test. It's so dangerous because once there's any accident, you will be kicked out the test immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, can you do it right now?
My computer is not nearby myself.
Oh, so if there's any question, just ask me, okay?
Okay.
Teacher.
Yeah.
I have not registered for this exam, but the deadline for Wednesday exam is over, so I just only can take exam on April 4th.
April 4th. Yes, that's fine. You just make sure your dates, and you can listen to the introduction. First, that's no problem. But you can also download the app first. It's quite important.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you must follow our instruction and use our link. If you don't have the link, just ask me. Okay, I've shared the link in our chat group, our line chat group. So please check and download it first, because every UK university has different pathway, different link about Inspira. Don't try to find Google. Try to use Google to find the Inspira installation. Maybe it's belong to another university. It's not UWE Bristol. Okay, it's not for UWE Bristol. Okay, you only can download the app by using our link, and I've shared with you already. Okay, and Yuna, have you finished the download?
Yes.
Yes, and everything's okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. And there's a Zoom user. I don't have your name on the screen. Do you download already? Oh, Zoom users and another AI recorder. There's no answer. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay, so I will continue after the installation, and then the Inspira system will do the system check to make sure your devices is qualified, is usable, compatible with the test software. Okay, and the system requirement usually the level is low, so don't worry about it. But make sure you use desktop or laptop. Use the computer, not tablet, not your phone, your smartphone. Okay, and you have to make sure your microphone, your camera, your audio output, everything is on, everything works well. Okay, because there's a listening section. You have to use speaker. Okay, and then you need to make sure it's working properly. And fourth, do not use Bluetooth earphone. Do not use AirPod. Okay, they may be black. Okay, so make sure everything working properly. Recording the camera, the audio output, and microphone, everything works properly. Okay, and you must be very cautious. This step should be taken as soon as possible. That means today. Okay, you must be completed before the test, and do not try to download it on Wednesday before the test. Maybe using 10 minutes enough. Yeah, and then if you meet any trouble, and then you don't have time to solve the trouble. Okay, so yeah, that's the same meaning of the following description here. And how to download is easier. It's easier. Here's another link here. So please download it as soon as possible, and just do it today. Okay. If you are using Mac software, Mac system, and there's another link here. Okay, and I've shared with you in the line chat group. Okay. And once the download is complete, and then open it and begin the installation immediately. And supposedly you have all finished the download, and you try to run the Inspira, and then you will see after the installation, and here's a icon about Inspira exam portal here, IEP here. And so you can click the icon, then you can open it. Okay, here's the installation process, and then just click next, and I accept next. Okay, the system check, you will automatically check your system because the requirement is low. So usually we don't receive any negative feedback from the exit check, from the Inspa check. Okay, and remember when the system checking, if there's no external power supply, that means you use your laptop only without connecting to the electric power. So it's for avoiding your exam fail. For example, it's out of your power, and then maybe it will shut down suddenly. So to prevent this event, so always connect to the external power to make sure you have enough electric power to run the test thoroughly. Okay, and usually we only allow one monitor, one display only. But so if you use more than one display, then here you will see the warning. Yeah, because if you use external the second monitor, second screen, there the system might consider you are cheating. So use only one external display only. And here's the time. Here's time, and we follow the CST China Standard Time, and it's 1 hour difference from Japan, Korea. So our test starts from 3 p.m. Wednesday. Okay, in Taiwan time. And what to do on the day of the test? Test login will open 30 minutes earlier. So that means our test begins from 3 p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. So you must log in the Inspa after 2:30 p.m. And you will have the account and the password of your own. And then when you input the account information about your account and the password, and then you will see the test for you. So you select the test. It's UWE EPT test, and usually there's only one option. And then they will the system will go to next step is proctoring, and the proctoring step will check your microphone and camera. And then after checking the system, the instruments, and then you have to show the system with your passport with your portrait photo page and your information page, and you need to hold it within the frame. You will on the screen you will show a frame about you need to put your passport into the frame, and hold it, and you will take a screenshot, and then you will make sure your passport is you. Okay, and after all this checking, and then the test will start. Okay, remember, log in the test 30 minutes earlier. Okay, here's the screen about test login, username and password. And after, I think maybe tomorrow or early Monday, early Wednesday, and you will receive your login information. And then you select, and usually there's only one test for you, and you will show the time. Okay. And then you need to enter the PIN code, and the PIN code, you can find it in your email. And after input the PIN code and then click unlock and select, and then the next item will show, the button will show. Okay, here's the step about camera and microphone check here, and make sure your face is well lit and close to the screen to clear enough, and then for the camera check. And if it's not clear, is bulk or is it too far, too small, and then you cannot proceed to next step. And remember, please don't try to use your phone as a camera. It will be detected as a second screen, second monitor, and it will block you. And you must keep your camera and microphone throughout all the test. And if you turn off the microphone, turn off the camera it will result in your disqualification. The system will treat you as cheating. Okay, if there's any issue happen during the process about this step, please contact me immediately, even it's in the test. Okay, make sure you have more smoothly checking. Here's an example about the photo and ID check. Your ID must be within the frame. Okay, and do not use 身份证. Okay, do not use Taiwanese ID. We only allow the English version passport. Okay. And after all the checking has done, then you will see this page, and it shows start test. So make sure the time when the time is 3 p.m., and then the test, you can click the start test button. Then you will join the test. And here's the instruction about taking the test. And we will introduce you 3 parts. First one is test structure, and the second one is exam condition, and the third one is navigation function. And we will have 3 parts about the test. First one is listening. Listening, it will give you different of video. About the voice file, and there's a play button on the screen. Once you click, it will play the voice to you. Okay, and it will take 30 to 40 minutes. And for reading, it allows you to spend 90 minutes. If you have done listening and reading earlier before the test, the limit of time, and you can do the writing earlier. Okay, but usually you don't have enough time to finish listening and reading. So if you have done listening and reading earlier, then you can proceed to the third section, writing. And writing, usually it allows you to spend 60 minutes to finish your writing essay, a question, your answer, write down your answer. So overall, roughly it will take 3 hours and 10 minutes about these 3 sections. Okay, and remember all instructions for each component of the exam are included with Inspa exam portal. So Inspa is exam portal also help you to finish all the tests. Okay, and then first section is listening. You will spend 30 to 40 minutes. And why there's a 10 minutes difference? Because sometimes a student can understand about the audio file, and so they can answer very quickly. And sometimes the student will spend more time to think what the answer and the audio information, how to connect. So some students will take more time to finish to get the answer. Okay, the audio here usually is on the top of the screen, on the top of the screen. And there's a secret, there's a skill about the answering the listening question. And please, before playing the audio track, audio file, please read the question before play the audio, okay? And you can highlight, use your mouse, your mouse to highlight any keywords you think. And then after you understand about the question, what the points and the keywords, and then you play the audio file, then you can catch the answer more precisely, more quick, okay? Because the audio file can be played once it's played, and then you need to find the answer. And for the reading section, usually you can have 90 minutes spent on the reading section. And usually we assume you have 30 minutes for each passage. And for reading test, usually there's a lot of long description, and after the description, you need to answer different questions about the articles. Okay, and so you can make note with pen and paper during the test. So for reading, we want to catch up with more key points about answering the question. We allow you to use pen and papers. And some students announce they they cannot read the content so clearly. And here's a function you can enlarge. You can enlarge the size of the font, the letters, the content. You can enlarge it to a very bigger font, so you can see, you can read out more precisely, more correctly. Okay, you can zoom in, and if the font's too large, or you can zoom out. Okay, to make sure you can fully understand. For example, you think here the sentence, the paragraph, the description is too small. The font's too small. You can enlarge it to make sure you understand what it says, and then you can answer it. And if you can not read the text clearly, you can make it bigger. Another way is to dragging the edge of the text box to the right, and then you can see more larger. And for writing, you have they will have about 2 to 3 topics about writing, and then you need to read, to think, and to write a draft. Write a draft before you start doing the essay, the answer, and the question, the topic will appear on the page, and then you need to type your answer, and you will not have access to spell check. It's not Word. It's not Office on the screen. It only allows you to type, and there's no spell check or any other tools to help you to for improving your writing format and content. And you will not allow to navigate to another page. Okay, and you can plan your essay within the text box or on paper. That means you can write a draft with the text box or on the paper with your pen. Okay, this for writing. Okay, so far, is there any question about this test? If you have question, just turn on your microphone and ask me. Okay, if there's no question, then we can continue. Here's some exam condition you need to notice. Here, Inspa will lock down your browser. That means you are not allowed to use your browser like Google, like Microsoft Edge, or Firefox, yeah, and so on. So you can only run the Inspa on your computer, on your screen only. And Inspa is specially programmed to detect any issue and remove you automatically from the exam. That means once any action, once any movement, once any illegal instrument you use, you will be automatically removed, and the test will close immediately. And you can inform me, you can let me know about this accident, and I will ask UWE to check the video, check the audio during your test, and to recheck and rejudge if you are cheating or it is an accident. Okay, so here you move out. Here are several conditions you will be considered as cheating. First one is you move out of the frame. That means there's also a frame on the screen, but if you move out, that means you have very large movement during the test. Then the system will consider you are cheating. And the second one is most serious one. You are speaking to a third party. For example, you answer into a phone. For example, your mom called you, your classmate called you during the test. That's cheating. And the third one, you are seen to be using another device, such as use tablet, you use calculator, you use smartphone, or any item you use that could be another cheating tool. Yeah. Then fourth one, you may have 2 or more computer or monitors connected to this Inspa software. Okay. And fifth, if the background noise is always higher, or for example, when you are doing the test, there's a noise like a TV noise, like maybe the trash truck coming, there's music, and you will be considered as cheating. Then six, you attempt to log out of the portal by yourself. You log out by yourself, okay? And if there's a condition, if there's no internet when you are taking the test, and no worry about it, we can continue to finish the test even though there's no internet. Okay, so the Inspa system, proctoring system already run, I think, over a decade. So we have met a lot of different conditions. We have all solutions about different conditions. So no worry about it. Just make sure you follow the exam instruction. If you don't you don't attempt to cheat or to do any illegal movement or action. Okay, just make sure by yourself, and we will do the rest action to avoid any accident. Okay, Inspa will monitor and record every time as any suspicious activity, and give you a warning, give you a confidence level to make sure you are within the grid of the test. Okay, so please don't attempt to look at your phone or speak to anyone during the test. We will review all videos and can hear if you are speaking to anyone. Here's exam condition. Don't attempt to use Team Viewer, any desk, or any other program that give you remote access to your computer. It will be detected by Inspa, and can once the system detects your behavior, you will be moved out immediately. And do not use any external translation or auto-fill suggestion like Google, and it will immediately move you out. And here's a screen about the navigation function. You will see on the bottom, here's a question 1 to 13, and then you can navigate the exam at any by clicking the number to jump to different questions. So you can move forward and move backward to seek to get to find the question you still don't understand. But once you confirm the section, you cannot go back. And on the top left, you will see how much time you have left for this section. And here's a notice about if you have internet problem, and if your internet connection is stopped, and don't worry about it. Then you will receive a pop-up message, and here's a warning: no internet connection. But you can continue to answer because all questions are already downloaded to your computer already. So do not use smartphone to answer. They will have some issue happen because smartphone usually don't have enough memory, enough RAM to restore the questions. So just continue to answer the question, and all the answer you input will be recorded. Okay, so once the internet is back, and then your answer will be updated. Okay, your answer will be uploaded automatically, so don't worry about it. And in this event, do not close the browser. Do not close the Inspa. That means if you close it, that means you log out by yourself. That means you quit, you give up the test. So do not close the browser. Okay, just keep answering. Okay, and on the top left, there's a internet signal. There's a bell sign, and there's a 3 line here, and here's the menu tab. A menu tab, well, once you click the menu tab, there are different functions. The first one is a screen contrast. But usually you don't need to adjust it because the screen usually you are used to the contrast ratio, so don't worry about it. And the second one is text to speak. Is for disabled those people if they cannot listen, cannot hear, or they cannot see the content. They are disabled to they have poor eyesight, so they need some assistance. They need to text to speech. Okay, and the text size you can also enlarge the font. Okay, and very important part is do not use this function. This means all your answers will be blank. You will remove out, you will clear all your answer. And then you submit a blank. That means you want a grade 0. You want to get 0 score if you click the submit blank. So you will give up. That means you will give up this exam. Okay, so do not use this function. And here, save submission as a file. If you are during all the process, there's no internet back, then if there's no internet, so you are unable to automatically to upload all your answers. So you need to save your submission, your answer manually by yourself. Then you have to click this one, save submission as file. And please send the file to me when there's internet is coming, okay? Or try to somewhere with internet, and then please send me as soon as possible. Send to me, okay? Use email, send to me, okay? The rest two parts, I think you don't need to back to dashboard and hide or show remaining time. It already shown on your screen, on your top of your screen. And here's exam submission. Once you have, there's an internet appear, and once you have complete the exam, then you have time to review your answer and make sure everything's correct, and then you can submit your test by Inspa. And once you exit the Inspa portal, and all access will be restored and back to normal, and then you cannot go back to Inspa again. If there's any technical issue, please inform me immediately, or you can email to the AP test team. And all technical issue have to report it within 24 hours of the test. Yeah, so if for any reason Inspa exam browser closes during the test, you can use the invigilator password to log in back. The password is UWE25. Please remember this password. Okay. Once you are moved out, and you very confident you are not cheating. Maybe there's any suddenly issue happen about the internet glitch, internet problem, or any maybe there's a internal error of the Inspa, and then you can log in back by using this magic word password. Okay. And if there's no internet, still continue your test, and then find the option, the 3 line on the top, and find the save submission as file. And then there's the test is saved as .ia file to your computer. And then for Windows, for Mac, then you can find the download file in download folder here, and then you upload the file to email and send to ap.testing@uwe.ac.uk. It's very important. You are not allowed to change the file name. One, because every information about you, all the answer you input, all the essay you input are recorded within this file. So if you change the file name, once the system cannot recognize this file, you will mark as failed. So we can try to help you recover back to the original file name, but it's unnecessary for you to change the system name. And then after the 3 tests, the 3 sections, and next week, usually if you pass these 3 tests, and then you are qualified to do the speaking test, and that's a face-to-face, online speaking test. And we will invite you. We will ask you your available time, and we will gather you together to arrange you in order one by one. For example, next Tuesday morning from 9 a.m. to 9:50 p.m. 9:50 a.m. and they will have 10 minutes for one student, one candidate, and then you can come one by one, and you can arrive. For example, the first candidate arrived at 9 a.m. and the second arrived at 9 and 10 a.m. and the third one 9 and 20 a.m. and so on and so forth. And if you fail, you want to retake the EPT, and then we will charge 50 pounds. This is called receipt. And usually we will decide case by case. So we will talk to you about your condition, If you fail, we will give you a suggestion. And then usually the student if they decide to retake the EPT, we usually will suggest he or she have to do the test at least 1 month after. 1 month after, then we will see maybe there's some improvement about your test score. Usually it will take 5 to 7 days to because there are numbers of students, so usually it will take a long time to giving marks to the students, and usually it takes about 1 week to complete all marks. And then for the speaking test, once you get the answer, your score about your 3 test section, and then we will arrange you the 4th section, the speaking test, and then you will get the final score. And there's an we on our website we have more detail about the test structure, and then you can use UWE higher ed.global, the English language here, then for you, so you can have more practice questions on the website. Here's some examples about the practice. So you can do the practice. It's announced, released by British Council or other institute, IELTS organization, or IELTSadvantage.com. Here's some practice tests for you. So you can try to test to like a warm-up to make sure you understand the question, the structure of the exam more properly. Okay, so any question here? Here's how many minutes before the test does login open? Anyone knows? No one knows. Okay, so it's a miss. 30 minutes. And then where will you get username and password? In an email. Okay. And then doing what might lead to disqualification from our test? Off the camera, not our mobile phone, or talking to someone, or having other people in the same room. Where should you complete the test? In a quiet room, and you will not be disturbed during the test. What do you need to bring with you to the test? Your passport. What happens if your internet connection is disrupted? You can still continue. When you have finished, you can download your answer, and you cannot open it. It's a special format. An email to the ap.testing@uwe.ac.uk, or mail to me. You can CC me if there's any accident happen. And how many sections? 3 sections only. And how long do I have to complete the test? 3 hours, 10 minutes in total. And what should you do if you have emergency during the test? Leave the test and contact me, okay? And let me know at the very first time. Can I reschedule your test? It's not good, and at least 2 days before the test, you need to tell us, and after our permission, then you can reschedule it. How will your test be marked? It's the same as the IELTS. The score will be 1 to 9. The score will be 1 to 9, and your writing will be checked for plagiarism or AI to make sure you follow all the regulations. Okay, so that's all for today's instruction. So any question from you? Okay, if there's no questions, just be luck, and I will inform UWE Bristol, and I think you will receive your login information and your username and password tomorrow or on Wednesday morning. Okay, so that's all. So if there's no any question, we will end here today. So thanks for joining us, and I hope you can understand more about the regulation and how to proceed. And please remember, download the Inspa first and check to try to open it before the test. Okay. Any question, any issue happen, please contact me and let me know. I will tell you how to solve it. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.